Hi everyone, good morning. So today is a nice day here, but unfortunately for me my ears were painful last night, so I didn't sleep too well last night, but hopefully today I will sleep. Maybe during the day, in the afternoon I'll get some sleep. And I found some nice music on YouTube, the Westlife music. That's good music. And it's good to be at home. I mean, I think when you're at home, you're more relaxed, you're in your own space, especially when you have something like this that's affecting you. You can have the silence and you're not living with other people. So I'm really hoping and praying I start getting that money coming in that I'm trying to raise, because I am applying for jobs, but the unemployment rate is growing here. So please pray for that for me. I think I'm fortunate that I grew up with a dad who instilled a faith in me, and he prayed with us. So at bedtime, he would pray the bedtime prayers with us. He would tuck me into bed. He would give me a kiss goodnight, or I would give him a kiss goodnight, put my little arms around his neck. And he prayed the Angelus with us. He prayed the Rosary with us. As time went by, those things stopped happening in my home, in our home in Zimbabwe. But I prayed alone in my room, just like I prayed alone in Bulawayo in South Africa, and I pray alone at home too. So you can pray wherever you are. You can do mental prayer, you can do the prayers that you grew up with, and I think that's a comforting thing. I think it's a solid foundation for any Christian person to build on. It's important, and it's going to be even more important in the times we're living in, for us to be able to be strong in our faith and to be strong in our leadership. So those are my morning thoughts for today. And I was thinking, I really like that song, Flying Without Wings. There's very few people in my life that I have woken up with to see the sunlight on their face, to know that I can say I love them any given time or place. But the good thing is I've surrounded myself with Elvis Presley, and with his presence, with his spirit, with his music. So he's the one I wake up with now. He's the one whose sunlight I see on his face. The sunlight captures, it touches that painting that I bought at different seasons of the year so beautifully, and the sunlight just dances on the top of his head on that painting. It's not so much now, but it's in the springtime, when the spring is starting and the sunlight comes all the way into my unit. So he's the one that's my guiding presence now, my guiding light. He's the one I talk to, outside of Jesus, of course. But it's nice to have those times where you remember that I did have somebody in my life who I woke up with, and I saw the sunlight on their face and knew that I could say I love them any given time or place. We all need something or someone to hold on to. And if you don't have that, I hope you find it. That's something that makes you wake up in the morning and be grateful for the day, and that brings blessings to your life. For me, it's him, and it's his music. And it's the times that I know that music has carried me through difficulties and will continue to carry me through both the good and the difficult times of my life. It's the one thing that hasn't changed. Even though I pushed it away, I pushed it out. I didn't listen to his music for many, many years. And I guess there's a gift in everything. What goes around comes around. And I'm not living in the 50s, definitely not, but I'm dealing with the same challenges, the same racism, the same lack of respect for Christianity, the same pushback from the police, the same idiots calling me delusional. And the healthcare system is biased. I don't care what people say, it is biased. It's not in favor of Christianity. Christianity did a lot of good with it and for it, but especially today, just like in the 60s, just like in the 70s, the 80s, the push is there to take the drugs, to take the treatment, to not believe that there are alternative ways of healing, of getting better, and that our bodies do heal themselves. The conditions that we create also affect our health. And Teleperformance spoiled my health, and they take no responsibility. They take none. They've never offered any compensation for the damage to my ears, to my health, for the high blood pressure. They take no responsibility. I'm not surprised. It's their own clients now that are turning around and suing them. And it's their own fault. Because when people like me told them and told people on the floor and told our managers and told HR, they didn't want to listen. So now I have to live with the consequences of their sin. That's the sad part. So hopefully tonight I'll get a good night's sleep and I'll be okay. But it's hard. Once you lose that, you have it and you lose it because of other people. It's very difficult. It's very, very hard. Anyway, I'm grateful for the ones who were there, who shared their lives with me, who I got up to see the sunlight on their face, and I got to share their lives for a bit, and I've moved on, and they've moved on. But I'll have the memories, and I'll always have his music with me. It would be nice if I could go buy my billion-dollar property in Cape Town. Probably won't happen. But I'm not giving up on the dream. That's where I would like to be, in Clifton Heights or in one of those places where I can have a property like that, the ones I posted on my wall. Cape Town is my dream place. That's where I want to go. I want to go and live there. Or Vic Falls. Vic Falls is another nice place. I'd like to go live there. I'm so used to being on my own, I won't even feel it. I have lots of things that I can do, and I can do my ministry from anywhere, my John Maxwell. I can do it from anywhere. So if there's any big backers out there, any billionaires that are looking for somebody who wants to do good and didn't ask to be punished for doing good, got laughed at and ridiculed by professors, even visiting professors to Wits, for doing good, I pray that you'll think of me, because I won't hesitate. I wanted to go back to England for a long time, but nobody could help me to go back. I reached out to friends, to family, to my brother. I would have loved to have had my own retreat center in England, but that didn't work out. So hopefully I'll get to go back to Africa and live there. I don't see the point in staying here, knowing that people are always going to put me into minimum wage, do me down, and the Catholic Church here is not strong enough. If you compare the church here to the church in Africa, it's very different, and I don't do interfaith. I'm sorry. Those who do interfaith can do it. Even in Zimbabwe, we all had our own faith, but we all got along. We never went around threatening each other. We never threatened to kill each other. We didn't have any beheadings. We didn't have any of this crap that's happening in Canada. People kept to their own faiths, and everybody came to our church. For weddings, for funerals, for big occasions, they all came. We never stopped anybody from coming. But yeah, I'm praying that that dream will come true. I'll go. I won't stay here. I'm tired of these small spaces, small dreams, and after all, my dad left big shoes to fill. I don't see why I can't own sports cars and have houses with land around them and see the wildlife on my property. I don't see why I can't have all that. Why not? My dad left me a solid foundation to stand on, and I don't compromise. And if people don't like it, including my family, tough.